Hello and welcome to another episode of Musical Van Life. So this week we just finished up putting this window in. We've replaced both the broken windows at this point, which is really great. That really cuts down the breeze in the place. So next we're going to tackle this sink here. I'd really like to stop drinking out of bottled water at this point. And then when I got into the sink, I realized there was a leak. There was a mop bucket under the sink. And when I moved the mop bucket, it exposed a very large colony of sugar ants. So before this was filmed, I had a nice long battle with the sugar ants and had go ahead and put all the spray foam and caulk you see in there just to seal it up, keep the sugar ants from being able to come back through. And I've had some time to let it dry out at this point, so now I'm going to get in here and I'm going to cut back all of the excess spray foam and kind of clean up the caulk. There was a few spots I wanted to touch up, so you'll see me pull that out and touch that up. And then I proceed to start pulling out the plumbing, because we are going to keep the sink, but all the hardware on the sink is going to get replaced here. So it definitely needs it. You'll see it's very rusty in places, but the sink itself is stainless steel and of a decent gauge, and so we're going ahead and keep that and use it. And so anyways, yeah, as far as tools go, we're not using many tools here. We're obviously using the shop vac. I'm using just a standard caulking gun. It's a old one that I got somewhere. Couldn't even tell you where it's from. Bucket. Gotta have a bucket. Catch that water. Catch the slop. And I have an old flathead screwdriver I use to kind of pound on things. Some of these plumbing fixtures have wings. They're kind of too big to get a good wrench on, so sometimes you just lock the flathead screwdriver in and tap them out. Other times I got that, you may have seen it went by pretty quick. There's the screwdriver. But I also have an adjustable wrench for things that do require a wrench. Maybe having two adjustable wrenches is a good handy idea too, because then you can back up the back side of things when you're taking them off or putting them on. So at this point, we've got the plumbing out and obviously have stained up and have some mold issues going on, some rust issues. So we're going to get in, we're going to remove that, the old faucet. We're going to remove it. It's very rusty. It's all rusted on. That's going to be fun. And we're going to paint all this out with Kills paint, which will kill all the mold behind it. And that'll get this rolling until we get around to replacing some of this cabinetry. So on with it. Here we go. Yep. So, you know, water is important for life, obviously. So this is high on my priority list, because I really don't like buying bottled water at the at the truck stops or at the grocery stores. I don't really like relying on that. I don't really like the water. So you'll see at the end of this video, we're going to put a nice water filtration system in. I recommend everyone puts a nice quality water filtration system in. And we're also going to put on a new faucet, because this one's all old and rusty. So you'll see I didn't have much luck on the bottom end with wrenches. Everything's pretty rusted together. So instead, I did what I can to loosen it up so I can get a little bit underneath the faucet. And then you'll see I'm going to just go ahead and remove the knobs, which come off with a Phillips screwdriver, typically. And then I'm going to go ahead and break away the fake little shroud on the outside of this faucet. We're not going to keep any of it. And then we're going to resort to using the Sawzall. So you can do this with a Sawzall. It makes the job pretty quick, cuts it right out. You got to be really careful not to scratch up the sink with the Sawzall blade. So that was the whole trick there, is just get enough space to do it without marring the sink. So now that's out of the way, now we can move on to painting. So while I paint this up, I think I'd like to take a minute to talk about, we're doing home base here as a goal to get a van life going, and so we have, roughly 100,000 to work with, and the goal is to get the home base set up for around 50,000 and the van set up for around 50,000. But, considering the market we're in, we may squeeze a rental house in the middle. We'll see how that goes. So there's a little future surprise for you. We'll see how things turn out. But once we get our van up and running, we have some ideas already, and we're interested in your ideas of the kind of places we should go, the kind of things you'd like to see us check out. So feel free to leave a comment down there and let us know, what you'd like to see us do, where you'd like to see us go. And so, painting's pretty straightforward, as I'm sure you all know. I like to use these Purdy brushes. They're not a sponsor of mine, but I just find them to be quality brushes, and they last a really long time. The particular brush I'm painting with here I've probably had for 10 years or more at this point. So, good brushes. And so yeah, we're going to continue on. Satisfying watching that turn white, isn't it? So, no more visible mold. Say that there. So, once I got done with this sink too, there's a few things I did that I don't have on video. I guess I'll go ahead and talk about them now. The refrigerator in this place was gnarly, and it was really only keeping things about 50 degrees. So we went ahead and purchased a new refrigerator. We bought it at Lowe's, and I also bought an upright washer and dryer at the same time and had them delivered. And I paid the $50 move away fee. Here we are with the sink all cleaned up. But they wouldn't take the fridge. They said it was a biohazard. So I got the refund of that $50. Here's the new drains we're going to put in the sink. And there's the new faucet we're putting on the sink. Got these at this place here, Menards. Pretty fun little hardware store. There we go. Found this flooring here. It came with the house. It was in the laundry room. So I decided to use it here to kind of clean the thing up, make the flooring look a lot better in here. It's all painted, and we are ready to install the faucet and the water filter. I got these nice stainless steel catches. When I first installed these, I forgot that I needed plumber's putty. My bad. So I actually had a little leak and had to go back to the hardware store and get some plumber's putty. So just so you all know, you should pack those with plumber's putty on the top, so in between that and the sink. Alright, and then we're going to put that faucet in. We like these tall faucets where the center of the faucet pulls out and becomes the spray knob. That way it leaves the spray knob hole open for our water filtration system, which we can't live without. So here we are, we're putting the faucet in, hooking up the fresh water hot, fresh water cold, and then I'll go ahead and put the drain pipe in and hook it up to those brand new outs on the sink in the bottom there, brand new drains on the sink, and use the same drain pipe. Nothing wrong with it. It's fine. Water runs through it. Does its job. So again, I like to use the bucket anytime I'm turning on water and things when I first install things. That way, if you do have a leak, you can catch it in the bucket. So anyways, here we are with our water filtration system. Again, I'm not sponsored by Apex, but I really like these Apex water filtration systems. This is one of the large ones. It's the 7 filtration system. So there's 7 stages of filtration, including osmosis. And it comes with pretty good instructions of how to put it together, how to install it. You need a wrench. I like to use the adjustable wrench. Comes with most of the other tools you need. You will need a drill. So you can install this drain for the osmosis. You need to drill a little hole in the drain pipe and then install this collar with just a Phillips screwdriver. Is what this would require. So again, not many tools required: a wrench, screwdriver, drill, and get that on there. And then we put the first stage filter in, and I'll do the second stage filter, third stage filter there. I'll load it up in the filter baskets. 4, 5, 6, and 7 go on top. This filtration system, kind of strips everything out, and so they actually recalcify the water, remineralize the water. I like it that they source all their minerals from the U.S. They're a pretty cool company. Go ahead and check them out. And if someone from the company sees this and wants to sponsor me, I'd be open to that too. So, yep, we'll get this install wrapped up here, and then show you the finished product for our sink and our water filtration system. And so we went ahead and we've got the faucet, we've got the filtered water, sponge holder, sink insert to hold the dishes, and 7-stage water filtration system by Apex right there. PH7, I think it's called. And there is the drain water and fresh inlet for water filtration system as well. Yay, it's all up and running. And hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you next time. And don't forget to hit the like and subscribe, and the bell if you want to see notifications for the next video that comes out. We're trying to put one out about every week. So thanks for watching on Musical Van Life.